From the University of Florida's College of Journalism and Communications, you're watching WUFT News.
This is a WUFT News update. I'm Macie Goldfarb.
And I'm Brenna DeLong. Thank you for joining us. Early voting for the Gainesville City Commission race is underway. City voters can choose between Cynthia Chestnut and Matt Howland for the open at-large seat. Early voting will be held from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. The two locations for early voting are downtown and the Millhopper Library. On Election Day next Tuesday, city precincts will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
A Florida man is charged in connection to the deaths of 4 people found between the U.S.-Canada border. Authorities believe Steve Shand was paid to smuggle foreign nationals into the U.S., dropping them off near the border to be picked up later on the North Dakota side. 4 people died, including a baby, in the field on the Canadian side when the wind chill was 30 below zero. After Shand was arrested, 5 more people were found walking along a nearby road. A history reenactor is fighting to preserve the legacy of his people by filling in the gap of knowledge about Black Seminoles in the state. Matthew Griffin works to showcase the story of Black Seminole Indians in Florida by using immersive presentations. As a reenactor, Griffin mainly portrays a Black Seminole Indian from the 1830s and 1840s as a way to immerse the audience into the daily routines of people from the tribe. To watch our full story and learn more about the past, visit WUFT.org.
Now an update on a developing story, the crisis in Ukraine. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and his Russian counterpart met today. While the talks did not yield any breakthroughs, the two sides have agreed to keep talking. NBC's Chris Pallone has the latest.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken with a clear message to Vladimir Putin if he orders an invasion of Ukraine.
It will be met with swift, severe, and a united response from the United States and our partners and allies.
Blinken spent 90 minutes meeting with his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov in Geneva Friday morning as fears grow that a Russian attack is imminent.
If Russia wants to begin to convince the world that it has no aggressive intent toward Ukraine, a very good place to start would be by de-escalating.
The two sides have agreed to put their positions in writing next week, but Putin's thoughts on Ukraine have been clear for years.
He sees Ukraine as a false country. He says they don't have a right to exist.
Analysts say it will be hard for Putin to back down without being given away to save face.
He is going to have to come away from the table with something that he can go back to the Russian people and say, look what I got out of this deal.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky responded to the talks on Twitter, thanking President Biden for what he called the unprecedented diplomatic and military assistance, a much more positive tone after the president clarified his stance on the crisis Thursday.
Let there be no doubt at all that if Putin makes this choice, Russia will pay a heavy price.
For now, life continues as normal in Ukraine.
As long as they're talking, I don't think anybody credibly thinks that the bombs are about to start to fly.
The Russian threat still looming across the border. Chris Pallone, NBC News, Washington.
New data shows COVID in Florida is still surging, but there are some positive signs. The hope is that Florida cases will soon peak, as has already happened in New York and New England. A New York Times analysis says that's not happened yet, and Florida's moving average is now up to more than 900 new cases a day. But this week's federal data shows the number of hospitalized patients is down 2% at 11,575. And this week's count of Florida patients in intensive care is down very slightly at 1,615.
Meatloaf, the larger-than-life singer, died last night at age 74, and comedian Louis Anderson lost his battle with cancer today at age 68. Meatloaf is best known for his top-selling album, Bat Out of Hell, that rocked the charts in 1977. Fans have poured out tributes to the singer, whose 6-decade career made him an icon in the music industry. He also appeared in dozens of TV shows and the films Rocky Horror and Fight Club. The cause of his death has not been confirmed. Comedian Louis Anderson enjoyed a revival when he started hosting Family Feud in 1999. Anderson was also a best-selling author and a guest star in multiple films and series. As a stand-up comic, he made his network debut on The Tonight Show in 1984. It's been a cloudy and chilly day today.
I know, I'm not the biggest fan of this weather. Let's check in with Zoey Robinson to see if the sunshine will return.
Brenna, I'm right there with you. I'm not the biggest fan of today's weather. It kind of just makes me want to sit in bed and read a nice book, but nevertheless, temperatures sitting in the mid-50s as of right now, but gloomy looking outside, lots of clouds, very overcast, and that's because of a low pressure system sitting off the coast of the Carolinas, dragging along this front. It was a cold front, now it's becoming a little bit more stationary, and that's why we're seeing this blanket of clouds and light showers over our area for today. It has, though, helped our temperatures drop quite a bit, almost 15 to 20 degrees in our northern areas. Marion County and Crystal River, not as much of a temperature difference, but still slightly cooler compared to yesterday. As far as the rain goes, light showers right now on radar towards the west near Chiefland and Cross City. Alachua County staying dry, but we could see this change as we head throughout the next couple of hours. Cloudy skies all throughout the night with rain chances pretty much all through the morning. So if you're not the biggest fan of the rain, maybe stay in tonight. Kind of a bummer for a Friday night, but nevertheless could be worse. Just light rain all in our area through about 3 a.m. Some areas might stay dry, but just keep that umbrella handy if you are headed out early in the morning tonight. As for the rest of our temperatures, bottoming out in the 40s for Gainesville and some parts of Marion County, closer towards the I-10 corridor, sitting in the upper 30s, so pretty chilly night. And with that, a freeze watch is in effect. So if you have any sensitive plants or pets, bring them in all the way through about 10 a.m. Sunday. The mornings going to be quite cold, especially as we head through Sunday and Monday. As we head throughout the rest of the evening, once again, chance for some light showers, but nothing to really put a huge damper on your plans. And then as we head through Sunday and Monday, clearing out, temperatures slowly warming up, but still pretty chilly. And then our next chance for rain will be on Tuesday. Now to Alexa Harley with sports.
Thanks, Zoe. After defeating Alabama last week, the number 3 ranked Florida Gator gymnastics team opens road action tonight at Georgia. 2 Gators snatched SEC honors after their performances in the league opener last week. Trinity Thompson is SEC Specialist of the Week, while Leanne Wong is SEC Freshman of the Week. The matchup tonight between the Gators and the Bulldogs will begin at 6 p.m. on the SEC Network. After back-to-back SEC wins, Gator men's basketball hosts another conference opponent tomorrow. The Gators look to continue this newfound momentum, while Vanderbilt is searching for a road win after an 8-point loss to Tennessee on Tuesday. Tip-off is tomorrow at 1 p.m. on the SEC Network. Staying on the court, the red-hot women's basketball team aims to move their 4-game win streak to 5 on Sunday. The Gators' 4 consecutive wins come against SEC opponents. Florida looks to take down another SEC conference challenger on Sunday against nationally ranked LSU. Tip-off is at 2 p.m. That game streams on SEC Network Plus. Calling all football fans, this weekend is stacked with more NFL playoff games. The divisional round of the playoffs kicks off tomorrow with the first game at 4:30 between the Bengals and the Titans, followed by the 49ers and the Packers at 8:15. Flash forward to Sunday for 2 more games. The Buccaneers will host the Rams at 3, and the Bills travel to the Chiefs at 6:30. And that's your sports.
Thanks, Alexa. Thanks for keeping up with WUFT News on Facebook. I'm Macie Goldfarb.
And I'm Brenna DeLong. That's our time for now, but your Florida news is always on at WUFT.org.